shipping giant Maersk continues its recovery after the major cyber attack on Tuesday. It expects things to be, in their words, close to normal by Monday. Now, some terminals, including Rotterdam, Los Angeles and Port Elizabeth in New Jersey, are still running mainly on manual operations. Vincent Clerk is the Chief Commercial Officer at Maersk. We're glad you're joining us live from Copenhagen. How bad did the situation get, and do you yet understand how your computers were infected?
So on Tuesday, as the screen started to get dark, we had to make the decision to take down our entire IT infrastructure in order to protect it and to assure a prompt recovery. And then we found ourselves with the task of having to move 15% of global trade on basically without IT backup, relying largely on manual processes and the hard work of all our colleagues all around. And it's been really hand to mouth now for 72 hours, and I think we have a lot to be proud of about how we've handled the crisis so far and the work that our people have done.
Do you think Maersk was targeted, or were you just, a hapless victim where the virus was able to get into your system?
I mean, we will have to do further investigation once we've come over the crisis, but for now we see that the virus has been hitting wide and broad, and we think that we have just been the victim where the virus has been able to penetrate our infrastructure and start to infect it, and we had to take it down as a cautionary measure.
Now, I understand there are more unknowns than knowns at the moment about this. And I also understand it's not simplistic, even though my question may sound naive. But how does a giant company that spends hundreds of millions of dollars, euros or pounds a year on IT, how do you get infected?
That's a good question, and a question that we will have to spend some time answering here in the near future. I think for now, in the last 72 hours, you can imagine that all the resources have been dedicated to restoring a semblance of normalcy for our customers, for our colleagues, so that we can get back to our job and fulfill our mission towards our customers. But it's clear that as we get towards this normalcy, we will have to really ask ourselves some tough questions about how this was possible and whether we had adequate protection against such malware.
This is fascinating, because let's not worry, let's not spend too much time about what has happened. Let's look to the future, because on this program, all this